Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is July 18th, 2024. It's a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. And without further ado, let's get started. We are, of course, going to get some new additions to the current collab with Oshi. And we've got a new Insidious quest here. It will feature Pieyon here. I guess he's a YouTuber or something in the series, right? But very cool to see that. I think the song that was playing in the background was hilarious. So what is this quest? Well, it's not our usual type of Insidious quest. It is actually two difficulties. We have the Kyukyoku Extreme and the Chokyukyoku Insidious quest that we have here. And we are going to be farming for coins. There's going to be two difficulties, as I said, available, and you, of course, must clear the lower one before you're allowed to play the higher one. Now, why do we want to do that? Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But first, the basics. Of course, since this is a coin farming quest, you're probably going to play the lower difficulty more often so that you can farm for those coins. Clear a quest, you'll get some coins, and then with those coins, you'll be able to exchange them for goods in game. Now, this is important to note that when you play co-op on this quest, you will have more coins dropping than if you play solo. And it does specifically say on the screen that the more people you play co-op with, the more coins you will get. So you are very much incentivized to play with 4 people versus 3 versus 2 versus playing alone. So try to find some friends. If you don't have any that play Monster Strike, do consider joining the Discord channel to see who's free or use Game With. And of course, I also have some commands in the Discord channel that'll help you join games that way. Now, when we have coin quests, we usually have this box, and there's no surprise here. We are getting a Pieyon box with the coin farming quest. Basically, this chest will randomly show up in the quests, and if you can take it down before it runs away, you'll be able to get a boatload of coins out of it. In addition, you might just get lucky and get a gold coin as well. Now, the gold coins are going to be important because, well, we'll talk about that later as well. But the good thing is, why do you want to play the Insidious quest? Well, by clearing the Insidious quest, and you must do that once per day, you will get a stamp on this little checklist here. And for every stamp you get, you will get 1 gold coin guaranteed. And so that's good because you're not... Basically, there's a way to counteract the whole RNG aspect of the chest, right? All you have to do is clear the Insidious quest once per day, and you'll get a gold coin. In addition, on day 4, if you get 4 stamps, you will get the lovely Pieyon Good Job stamp. And on day 8, if you get 8 total stamps, sorry, not day 8 total stamps, you will be able to get a Pieyon badge for your co-op screen. So if you don't care about these gold coins, if you'd rather just do it with the RNG in game, or this stage proves to be very difficult, I won't blame you for just trying to play the quest normally, but it is a way to guarantee yourself 1 gold coin that way. And of course, when we have a coin quest, we have a monster we want to exchange for, and the in-game character that we will be getting with this is Saito Miyako here. I believe she's the CEO of the Ichigo Productions, right? So I think people would love to grab her in-game. And here is a list of the items you can pick up with the coins that you're farming with Pieyon. Obviously, you're going to be able to max luck Saito there. In addition to all the titles, another Good Job stamp featuring, was it Arima, right? Arima? I think so. In a bell pepper costume. But also a lot of other items. And note, the dark pink area will require you to have spent 50,000 coins before you can exchange those. You'll get a badge. It's, I guess, the bunny has to do with eye, right? And of course, a super type scroll is nice too. Now, on the right side in yellow will require gold coins to exchange for. You'll see that you just need 6 in total, unless there are more in game. No, that's not true. 5 plus 4, because the first one you will need to exchange 4 gold coins to max luck Pieyon there. Right, so 25 times 4 is 100. So and then 5 more for the rest. So 9 gold coins is all you need. So I guess you will need 1 via actual in-game luck, but the rest you can get through the stamps, which is definitely nice. But there you go. That is the summary of the Pyeong coins. Now, that's not it. We also have another bonus thing that we can do, and we are going to pick an Oshi for Bikomachi. Just like an idol, you gotta pick one girl that is your Oshi, your favorite out of the 3. For example, in Hinatazaka, my Oshi is Saito Kyoko. In Bikomachi, you will have to pick between Ruby, Arima Kana, and Memcho as your Oshi. And what does an Oshi mean? Well, that is going to be the member you are giving. Ooh, sorry, my notifications are going crazy. But you need to pick a Oshi, and you are going to be gathering points for that Oshi. However, this is important, and it stays true in the idol culture, right? Once you pick an Oshi, you are not allowed to change. There's no Oshi hen in this game, so once you pick one, you're gonna stick with her to the end. That's how the idol life should go. But just keep that in mind, because you aren't gonna be able to pick and choose here. So once you have picked your Oshi, then you'll start being able to collect points for your gauge here. Every time you clear a quest, the amount of stamina you spent will be contributing to this gauge, in which you will get some rewards. You'll see on 200 points you will get a Tokudama, at 500 you will get a Bikomachi title, and then if you hit 1,000 you will get that member's striker's card. And remember what I said earlier, you can only pick one. You're not going to be able to pick the others once you have selected. So that means, yes, there are 3 strikers cards available, but you will only be able to get one of them, and that one will be the Oshi you pick. So if you really like Oshinoko, this could be a very difficult decision. There is something called a Hako Oshi, where you like all 3. Fortunately, you are going to have to pick one. For those of you who don't care, just pick the one that you like the best. You will only be able to get one of those. So let's hope that's clear. You will not be able to change unless they do something afterwards, but it does explicitly say you only get your Oshi and you can't change. And that's it for the collab. Let's go on to regular Monster Strike news. We do have the 20th being Monster Strike Day right around the corner. Another Tokudama is up for grabs. Please make sure you don't forget that. And of course, if you are looking into Monte Cristo's alternate strike shop voices, you have just, I think, 2 more opportunities to pick that up. And then for those of you who are low on soul points, this is a godsend for you. The Kon Kitsune quest will begin starting tomorrow. Of course, everybody should do it once to get the clear. I think it resets every time it comes back. But every time you take down a Kon Kitsune, you will get 1,000 soul points. And of course, if you use the monsters from the previous series, whether it's the gacha monsters or the drop monsters in your party, you will get a higher chance to see those Kon Kitsunes. So for those of you who need to farm, this is your best opportunity to do so, because there's no limit for these Kon Kitsunes. And of course, remember from Dream Days, we did get the announcement that the Alpha series from the If Alpha stories would get Transcension Kais. And, well, no surprise, the gacha is back so that you can melt your orbs in that as well. That'll last from the 24th to the 26th of July. But before that, we will have the Generations gacha coming back, and of course that'll feature the 2016-2017 generation gacha on the 20th through the 22nd, so that you can get a chance to grab 2 for all if you so please. From the 22nd through the 24th, we'll see the 2013-14 and the 2015 generations gacha come back, and this one of course allows you to get Napoleon, but hey, don't forget the 2015 does get you a chance for Lucy if you're still missing out on her. Not that I'd recommend pulling on that, but if you still need her, maybe. And of course, the big notification here is that Mana will be back in the 2018 Monst Generations, and that'll be from the 20th through the 24th. So that'll be happening while both of these are these happen one after the other. Mana will be up across both of them. And what is interesting to note here is that this gacha will be giving you the MV version and the New Year's versions as well as the normal version of mana. So that means there are 3 forms of mana. Each of them should be at a 0.6 rate, which means you get a unprecedented 1.8% chance to get mana here, which is 50% more than usual, right? You only get 1.2%, right? When a new version comes out, right? At New Year's, for example, right? Is that right? Because you have the New Year's version and the regular version. No, you only get the New Year's version. Actually, is it right? It was. Actually, it's much more higher chance to get her, I think. Anyways, there's 3 types available, so very, very interesting chance to get alternate versions of mana. Consider it if you have, if you're lacking. Yeah. All right, Transcension Kai. We've got Archimedes. I have so many copies of Archimedes, so glad to see him getting some love here. For him, we've got Bounce, Demi-Hume, Super Balance. On the abilities, got Anti-Transport Wall, Demon, Mancer, Killer, EL. That's the Demon and the Demon Mancer types. The Mafuji, if you know the Japanese. You got Laser Stop and Bump Combo Boost M as well. For the Connect skill, you have Super Anti-Damage Wall and Super Mind Super M. Cool to see 2 supers in there, both of which would boost damage. Requirements are not too bad. 2 or more non-Demi-Hume classes, or you need 2 or more Pierce types in your team. Strike Shot is turning into Pierce, speeding up, and then we'll have a follow-up Lightning Meteor to all hit enemies once he's done moving. And the bomb combos, you've got the Trident Chip Saw along with Bakuzetsu Blast. And that is it for today. Next news will be at the same time as usual, 4 p.m. Japan time. That's midnight in the Pacific. Yeah. And next week's Lucky Monsters. Yeah, I mean, obviously the one that stands out, Farfalello there on the bottom right, that's an old monster. Cool to see that come by, but hopefully you got the Spiralo, and Gisuika was a limited time from, I don't know, a few years past? One of the summer ones, I think. So hopefully you've got enough there to max out your lucky monster rewards. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. But of course, if you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing as well. ENGMonst on Twitter/X is available. All of these slides should be up there already. And of course, the Discord channel, link in the description below. Go ahead and join the server where you got a lot of folks who love the game and speak English as well. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. And if I can wade through all these notifications to end my video, I think I'm there. Bye. Until next time.